I've been going down into the river, baby.
I would say yes, but ultimately it would have to be a no because in high school and in those years of my life, I really was contingent upon being free and kind of doing what I wanted to do because of what others thought about me and my own just inner doubt and self-sabotage that I would put in my head. I would always say like, oh, I'm not good enough, or just I wouldn't own basically who I am, my greatness. And so as I went older and went away to school, and I'm a performer, what I kind of realized is that, you know, the sky is above me, the earth is below me, but there's a fire within me, and I just had the freedom and I felt liberated to create art and to do what I wanted to do me, and to be okay with that, and that's okay. So I think within those years, you can create, but I think it depends on your strength. If you are strong enough to go out of bounds and just be the one that's out of the box and not doing what everyone else is doing.
So, school did not encourage that creativity that you found in college. School as in K through 12.
School.
Or your school environment.
The school environment encouraged it, but it did not expound on it.
Well, I think I'd say yes. It's kind of hard because it's like you are running on a strict schedule every day. And you do have like these like math and science classes where most people think that you don't have any creativity in, but like if you think about it, like you have to come up with like creative ways to solve problems a lot of times, and then like with like creative writing and choir and all these theater classes that are offered here personally at HF, and they're offered at junior high and at Western Avenue where I went. It was just like all the teachers were really supportive in creativity, so I think that I think school actually has helped progress like my creativity.
Well, like as like our like country, I guess, like as a whole, I don't think that it does a great job of like nurturing like kids' creativity like at all. Like I think it's actually like a bit absurd that like they actually like discourage it like all over the country. You know, these schools, they're getting rid of their arts programs just to focus on like more academics. And like when you think of it, it's like the leaders of our country are making these decisions for us. When you think of it, the leaders of our country are not like artists. You know, they're not like painters or actors. They're politicians and they're scientists and you know all that, which is great. But we shouldn't leave like these huge decisions up to them because it's not fair. And I know that sucks, but like I mean, being, you know, going to HF, we're so lucky to have like the program that we do. And I know everybody else in the country isn't as lucky as us. So I mean, just for the people out there who aren't as lucky as we are, just screw them, screw whatever the freaking government has to say about like your life, because it's your life and you gotta do what you want to do. And if you want to be creative, and if you want to act, if you want to paint, because the government, whatever, they can stop us for like a little while, but they can't stop us like forever, and they can't like stop us from doing what we were meant to do, like what we were put on this earth to do, because I've always known that I was supposed to act, and so no matter what, I don't care come what may, I'm gonna act, and I'm, you know, just saying to you, just do what you gotta do what you want to do, and screw the rest, screw what everybody else has to say about it.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Kayla Robertson, and my answer to this question would probably be a no. Choir classes and whatnot helps the individual if that's what you're passionate in, but academic-wise, going into like the classes, I don't really think they make you who you are. The person that makes you who you are is you, what you like, what you're interested in, and that doesn't necessarily have to be mathematics or science. So, no, they really don't shape you, because they didn't shape me into who I was, and I believe I'm a born leader, so yeah.
Okay, so I do think that my education fostered my creativity in the beginning, but I didn't go to public school. When I went to preschool and kindergarten, my parents sent me to a Montessori school, and actually the whole philosophy of a Montessori education is that you explore, you get to do whatever activities you wanted to do. There wasn't really a right or a wrong answer. There were no tests. Everything was driven by the child. So if you want to play with blocks all day, you can play with blocks all day. There's kind of like a reading period and a writing period. So having that as the beginning of my educational experience, I think just fostered that at a really young age, and so that's what I thought was natural. And I was always just intrinsically motivated, which I was lucky because I think a lot of that is genetic. As I went through school, I would say I had less and less opportunity to be creative, but that strong start set a nice foundation.
No.